I remember having a conversation with my friend, and I was telling them I'm gonna start making music for the fays and the gays. I'm Tiramiru Love. I make music. I don't have a specific genre that I make. I just like to think that I make whatever feels right. I self-produced this song from scratch, so it means a lot to me. It's the first song that I've started making the beat, wrote the lyrics, arranged it, recorded it, mixed it, mastered it, like everything, made the cover art. So I'm really proud of it, and it makes me feel like I'm a complete artist, to be able to write a song from scratch. I was in a really sad place emotionally, almost depressing. One day I came back from work. I just felt so overwhelmed, and I was just laying on the floor crying, missing home, missing my mom, missing a lover that I couldn't have for complicated reasons. So all of those emotions just poured out. I know that means
God punish the person we try to put us asunder. God punish the person we try to separate us.
God punished the person we um put us asunder. It means like God will punish the person that's trying to put us asunder. God will punish the person that's trying to separate us. God will punish the person that's trying to manipulate us. There's this thing in Nigeria where like if you're if something bad happens to you, then people would be like your village people are after you, kind of in a spiritual way, like a voodoo way. I was coming from that angle because I am like a very spiritual person. So coming from that angle, like whatever forces are against me and you, whoever that person I was referring to being together, like God will fight for me, God will punish them. Every time I was making the song and I listened to the beat, I would almost cry. I made the beat first, but I didn't know what I was making the beat for. I just made the beat. And then when I had that whole episode of me crying and recording, and I was like, wait, this sounds like it's gonna fit perfectly with this beat that I had made. And then I tried it and it worked. I'll say it took me about 2 months, on and off. The hook is my favorite part because, you're the only one. That's how I feel or I felt about these people at that moment. And they were the only ones that could give me this love that I was wanting and take away the loneliness that I was feeling. I think whoever listens to it can just kind of decode it for themselves. And for me, I know I wrote it for two people. Same meaning, just different kinds of love. My creative process is all over the place. Like I'll start something, I'll start a project, and then I'll stop. And then months later, or years later, I'm like, oh, this stuff, like you're still here. And then I'll just like pick it up again and continue. And eventually I finish. So sometimes I'm driving and then I'll have like a lyric come to me or like a hook or a verse. I'll just hear it. I'm like, I don't know where this is coming from, but I hear it. So I just record it on my phone. I'll save you for later. And I know I'm gonna eventually use all of them one day. I'm kind of listening to it from a different perspective, like a different level. I feel like I'm not in that um, space that I was back then. So it's very interesting to look back and see and be like, wow, this was where I was just a couple months ago, and I'm not there anymore. So it feels great to not be there anymore. It means I'm growing and I'm learning and stuff. But yeah, I'm just grateful to look back and be like, this is something I made. I'm so proud of myself, and I hope like people out there can relate to it and enjoy it. I needed to be cozy. I like being cozy. I can't do like cold or just uncomfortable. No, I need to be cozy. I need to have food. What else do I need? Uh, just good vibes. My fan base is from all over the world, to be honest. I don't really have a specific type of people I'm trying to target at the moment. Um, but I remember having a conversation with my friend, and I was telling them I'm gonna start making music for the fays and the gays. Back in Nigeria, the music has a more like native sound and indigenous sound, and so someone listening to my music here, it might feel a little like, you know, watered down to them in a way, but also I'm not trying to create an indigenous sound, you know. But it can also feel very refreshing for some people back home, because I try to like fuse um just like lo-fi stuff into my thing, just like a lot of fusion. And now that I'm making my own music by myself, it's gonna be more experimental. And I think the people here receive my music differently as well, because like America is so huge and there's just so much in it. So I think people are like fascinated when they come across my music. They're like, "Wow, this is an interesting sound. Like, I like it." I do. I'm currently making a song that's really special to me, and I'm excited to release it. I already made a song with my friend Ryan. Shout out to Ryan Knight. um, yeah, it's called Stress, and we're planning on dropping it this month. Hopefully, just need to finish mixing it, and yeah, but about two songs in the near future. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter. Tiramiru Love. It's TIRAMIRULOVE. Tiramiru Love on all platforms.